Discover the private life of CBS anchor Norah O'Donnell in 2025, from her beautiful home and luxury cars to her life with her husband and three children. In this exclusive video, we take a deep dive into Norah O'Donnell's impressive career, family life, and growing net worth. Born the 23rd of January 1974, age 51 years, Washington, D.C., United States. Spouse, Jeff Tracy, AMI 2001. Children, Grace Tracy, Riley Norah Tracy, Henry Tracy. Height, 1.7 m. Siblings, Mary O'Donnell, Frances O'Donnell. Parents, Norah O'Donnell, Frances O'Donnell. Early life and education. O'Donnell was born in Washington, D.C., the daughter of Noreen Bernadette O'Kane and Francis Lawrence O'Donnell, a medical doctor and U.S. Army officer. Her parents are both of Irish descent, with roots in Derry, Belfast, and County Donegal, meaning she is descended from both sides of the Irish border. Three of her grandparents were immigrants, and her maternal grandfather lived in the U.S. illegally for 16 years. When Norah was 3, her family moved to San Antonio, Texas. When she was 10, the family spent 2 years in Seoul, living in Yongsan Garrison as her father was assigned to work there. While an elementary student, she started her career in broadcasting by giving videotaped English lessons for the Korean Educational Development Institute. The family moved back to San Antonio, where she attended Douglas MacArthur High School, from which she graduated in 1991. She then went on to attend Georgetown University, where she graduated in 1995 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in philosophy and a Master of Arts degree in liberal studies in 2003. Career. O'Donnell worked as a staff writer for Roll Call, where she covered Congress. She spent 12 years of her career at the NBC networks. A commentator for The Today Show, chief Washington correspondent for MSNBC, and a White House correspondent for NBC News. O'Donnell was also a contributing anchor for MSNBC Live and an anchor on Weekend Today. O'Donnell reported for various NBC News broadcasts, including NBC Nightly News, The Today Show, Dateline NBC, and MSNBC. O'Donnell filled in for Chris Matthews as host of Hardball with Chris Matthews and was a regular pundit for The Chris Matthews Show. Since joining CBS, she has served as anchor in several of its highest-rated shows, filling in for Scott Pelley on the CBS Evening News multiple times, the first being October 10, 2011. She was chief White House correspondent in 2011 and 2012 and became a co-anchor on CBS This Morning in fall of 2012. On May 6, 2019, Susan Zirinsky, president of CBS News, announced that O'Donnell had been named anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News beginning on July 15, 2019, and also would be the lead anchor of political events for the network and continue as a contributing correspondent for 60 Minutes. She became the third woman after Connie Chung and Katie Couric to serve as the program's weeknight anchor. Her last broadcast of CBS This Morning was on May 16, 2019. On April 8, 2022, O'Donnell extended her contract with CBS News to remain as anchor of CBS Evening News through the 2024 election and afterward. In May of 2024, O'Donnell interviewed Pope Francis in Vatican City for 60 Minutes. The interview made headlines for the Pope's discussion of surrogacy, gay marriage, and female priests. In July 2024, O'Donnell announced that her tenure at CBS Evening News would end following the 2024 United States presidential election, after which she would become a senior correspondent for CBS News. On November 22, 2024, she announced that she would be leaving CBS Evening News on January 24, 2025, which was later moved up to January 23, 2025 due to the coverage of the 2025 Farmers Insurance Open. Personal life, family. O'Donnell lives in Washington, D.C., and New York City's Upper West Side neighborhood with her husband, restaurateur Jeff Tracy, owner of D.C. restaurant Chef Jeff's, whom she married in June 2001. They met while attending Georgetown together. On May 20, 2007, O'Donnell and Tracy became the parents of twins, whom they named Grace and Henry. Their third child, daughter Riley Norah Tracy, was born on July 5, 2008. O'Donnell said that her daughter's first name had been suggested by Tim Russert, who died 3 weeks prior to Riley's birth. O'Donnell and Tracy made a cookbook for parents titled Baby Love, Healthy, Easy, Delicious Meals for Your Baby and Toddler, released on August 31, 2010. Now,